Okay. Can we fix this noise? Thanks. Okay, I'm pretty confident that this will work. Wow, it's amazing. It's so intimidating, so many people. I didn't think about that when I put in the suggestion for the talk. Anyway, now I'm here and I have to do it. So I will start by lowering your expectations. It's work in progress. And it's about machines. And I would like to convince you that there's sort of a new type of machine we're seeing. And once I manage that, I would like to show you a bit what I think this new type of machine will change. About my background. So one reason this is so intimidating is I'm not working with robots normally. I'm a physicist. What I do is more like nanoarchaeology. People come to me and they bring me a chip and they say, we did something and we would really like to know what exactly, and then it's not so fun. It's a common problem. And then we have tools and we can cut these chips open and then go to the atomic level and really see what these people have done. So this is what I'm normally talking about. Today I want to talk about something different. The last 4 years I was in Finland working on my PhD, and I had the chance to work on a project called Big Bang Race to the Future. The project was initiated as a sort of a graduate course, 1-year project. The idea was to find out what the future, the technological future would look like in 2025, and in particular how this would affect the Finnish economy. And this project was led by the former CTO of Nokia, Yrjö Neuvo, and goal was to write a book, sort of a technology roadmap for 2025. The topic one of the topics I've been working on was autonomous machines. And those are my collaborators. We had a pretty diverse team. We had here, Jake was actually, he studied information technology. We had a lawyer. Vesa is a filmmaker. We had some people with a machine background and some people with a business background. And we managed to write about technology and about autonomous machine, and we called this chapter of the book Augmenting Man. And I will talk a bit about what this group of people, kind of unlikely group of people, came up with, and I will elaborate a bit on some new ideas that came during writing this. One part of this project was a trip to Silicon Valley, and we met lots of people. We visited lots of places: Berkeley, Stanford, Google, and so on. And the idea was to learn about the future there, kind of seeing it as a beacon for, or as a lab where new ideas are tried out. And we met a lot of amazing people, but these people are not the self-reflecting type of kind. You know, they have solutions, and they rather not talk about problems. And instead of doing this roadmap and really describing the technology, we try to look a bit behind the facts and behind the technology and see what kind of problems or new chances we will encounter. So I will give a brief introduction about what I mean with machine emancipation. I will explain how I see the future of autonomous machines. I try to convince you this is a very important problem and that we should rather sooner than later start thinking about it. And then I will discuss whether this might change the world as we know it. So it's a humble job. Machine emancipation. What are machines essentially doing? We started out thinking that machines augment our capabilities, mainly our physical capabilities. In fact, we often like to see man as the animal that uses tools. And it's, I think, okay to say we have been cyborgs since we started using fire. You cannot distinguish, or it's very difficult to think about us without technology. So the way we eat, the way we live, it all has been also a history of machines. I call these old machines. Why old machines? Because they are really not much without the operator. These machines, like a sewing machine, a car, a hammer, those are simple machines that are built to make things that our body is not capable of doing by itself. There's a sewing machine, but there you can already see that something is changing. We're getting kind of a new type of machine. We have started combining we've started building mechanical tools that were able to do something beyond just working on physical things. So we built computers, and now we start combining these computers with machines. So old machines are kind of like an extension of our body, like an extended phenotype, if you like like some biologists put it. These new machines, these combinations of mechanical and processing capabilities, I think we have to look at them more like animals, like symbiotic creatures that we have created that do work for us, but they are distinctly different from this old type of machine that needs the operator. And it's sort of it's a sliding scale, so we don't have fully autonomous machines at the moment. But I'm convinced that we can already see where the future is leading us. And William Gibson said, the future is already here, it's just unevenly distributed. So we can start looking. What can we find? We see these first nice little creatures popping up in households. They become pretty cheap and, well, you get what you pay for. They're pretty dumb. But there's also experimental new things, like here the MIT has built these little gardening robots. So they're not very refined, but you can see where the idea is going. Just imagine having those and making them feed on something like sunlight, and then have an army of those running around your field doing agriculture for you. This is kind of a really big thing. Other places, healthcare. Healthcare, we are seeing also amazing things happening. Here we have some, so this is actually not autonomous machine.